Hey, Billy from Performance Unlimited here. We are working through a actual class of sorts, as we would call it. It's going to be really three main things. We're going to work through a dynamic warm-up. We're going to work ourselves into kind of a strength circuit from there, and we're going to end with a little bit higher intensity, what I call a metabolic circuit. You thought you could get rid of us. You can't. We are here. Join in. I'm going to be sweating myself with you. I'm looking forward to it. Don't judge me too much when I'm out of breath and trying to talk at the same time. But I'm going to do my best to work through this with you guys as we begin. So here's how I want to start. Super easy. I want to start with just knee pulling up the chest, alternating your way through, trying to get yourself nice and tall. Imagine you were kind of zipping yourself up like a zipper, getting up nice and tall, beginning to pull that knee straight up towards the chest. Working through. We got noises all over the place here, trying to get that all the way up. Again, up onto the toe if you can. What's great about today is we are going to give you guys through everything, like a progression, regression, depending on what you need. Can't do something? Here's another alternative. Can't do that or want to make it a little harder? Here's an alternative, and we'll give you as well some things you can do for equipment. I want to go into what we call a quad pull. Grab that foot, reach the hand straight towards the sky. Again, if you can get up towards the toe, awesome. If you got to keep that foot flat, no problem at all. Working through. I guess for this whole thing, I got to think of things to talk about. I got to be super entertaining, Channel my inner fitness instructor through here. Continuing to work through there. We're going to go one more each side. We're going to go into a figure four next. Shin, knee, pull it up to chest. Again, alternating your way through. Keep yourself tall. Like I said, imagine you're zipping yourself up all the way up to the head, keeping yourself tall. Grabbing that knee, grabbing that shin, pulling it all the way up. We're going to go one more on each side. We're going to go into a toe touch. So I want to dig heel in, butt scoots back behind you. You're going to reach, alternating your way through. Continuing to drive the hips back behind you. Toe digs in, reaching with the opposite hand. Trying to maintain posture. Don't let that change. We're going to go one more on each side. Feet are going to go wide. So nice wide stance. You're going to sit the hips back behind you. Imagine you're sitting into a chair. I'm going to sink the hips in. Hands go in front. Notice my legs stay straight. I'm up tall. I'm alternating as I shift from side to side. We're going to go one more each side. Up tall, shift. Up tall, shifting again, really pushing the hips back behind. Super easy. We're going to go push-up position with the hands. Left foot's going to come by the left hand. I'm going to take that hand. I'm going to reach straight towards the sky. My back leg is straight. Hand drops. I'm going to extend through that front leg back in. Hand towards the sky. Back down, straighten that front leg. Hand towards that sky. Down, straighten that front leg. We're going to go two more. Hand towards the sky. Let that drop. Extend through that front leg. Hand goes up again. Let it drop. Extend. We're going to switch those right foot by right hand. Think straight and long through that back leg. You're going to take your right hand. You're going to reach to the sky. Back down. Straighten that right leg. Drop it in. Try to maintain your position. Eyes follow the hand. Straighten that front leg. Again. Straighten. Two more. Straight. One more. Straight. Good. We're going to stand up nice and tall. Really simple. All you're going to do is you're going to leave both heels on the ground. You're going to drop those hands back in. You're going to try to straighten those back legs. You're going to create a little bit of a stretch through those calves. You're going to walk the hands out just a touch. Walk yourself out into a push-up position. You're going to drive the hips towards the sky. Drive your heels down towards the ground. Back into a push-up position. Drive the heels up towards the sky. Push the hands into the ground. Back down into a push-up position. Drive your heels up, heels up, heels up. Back down, push-up position. We're going to go two more. Drive your hips to the sky. Your heels dig into the ground. Back down. We're going to go one more here. Hips straight up. Heels drive down. Letting yourself drop in. You can go ahead and stand yourself up. Feet go shoulder width. A little bit of reaching work. Really simple. Right hand reaches all the way overhead. We're going to reach to each side. Try to keep pace with me. Alternating. Notice a little bit of a side bend as I rotate. Side bend as I let those hands reach all the way over. Good. Feet going to go a little bit wider now. We're going to touch the toes by shooting the hips back behind us. If you can't get all the way to the toes, no problem at all. You're going to drop into a squat to where you're comfortable. If that's a little bit higher, that's okay. From there, you're going to let go, hold the hands in front of you. Stand up tall. Hips shoot back behind. Reach for those toes. Drop in, hands in front. Back up. Your goal is trying to get the logo forward. So hips go back behind. Try to reach for those toes. Drop into squat. If you're a little bit higher and you sit up, I'm okay with that. Drop it in where you can. Hands reach in front. Up nice and tall. Really simple. Take your right hand. Reach all the way up to the sky. You're going to rotate from the thumb to the forearm to the arm. Rotate that entire arm in all the way down to the shoulder. You're going to reach back behind you. Reach, reach, reach. As you reach back, you're continuing to turn through that entire arm. Hands are going to go by the hip pocket. You're going to reach straight back behind you. You're going to rotate the other way, reaching all the way up overhead. Back down. We're going to go one more on that side. Reach all the way up. Rotate from the thumb to the forearm to the top of that arm, reaching back behind, reaching back behind, reaching back behind. Continue to turn. Back down. Straight back behind you. Rotate the other way, reaching all the way up overhead. Up overhead, back down. Let's go other side. Left hand arm comes all the way up. Rotate from the thumb to the forearm, all the way down to the bicep, reach back behind you, reach, reach, reach. Notice I'm not letting my shoulders turn. Chest stays square, go straight back behind, turn the other way, reach up overhead. Back down. We're going to go one more time, straight up towards the sky. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Be careful of that shoulder trying to elevate yourself up. Rotate that thumb in, reach back behind you. Reach, reach. As you continue to reach, continue to turn. Continue to turn. Back down. Knuckles are right next to my hip pocket, straight back. Don't let that shoulder turn up. You're nice and square. Rotate that other way, reaching all the way up to the sky. Back down, really simple. Last thing we're going to do as part of a warm-up, I want to go in just an easy march. Easy march here. Stay where you're comfortable. Stay where you're safe. I want the hands working, a little bit bigger swing. We're going to get it and pick it up a little bit higher. So knees are starting to drive themselves up. I'm staying nice and long and tall through my head here. A little bit higher up. Find a good rhythm, a good pace that you're comfortable with here. Continuing to work. Now, really simple. Here's what I'm going to do. I want to try to move side to side with this. So I'm going to maintain this position, move to my right, just a little bit. Moving back to my left. Moving back to my right. Moving back to my left. Moving back to my right. One more time, moving back to my left. Awesome. We're going to get into our first strength circuit from here. Now again, my goal is simple. I want to give you kind of what I call the baseline exercise, give you a way you make it a little harder, give you a way if it's too tough where you don't have the equipment that you can potentially have an alternative for that. So first 3 exercises that we're going to do. We're going to go push up to a hand up. Push up being I'm going to do an actual push up and take my hand towards the sky alternating through. If you want to make it harder, you can add like a weight vest, something through there. We're then going to work our way into a single leg RDL. Really simple. No weight, no equipment. I'm just going to reach down towards the ground, back up tall. Reach, back up. How do you make that higher? Or how do you make that harder, I should say, is you can grab a dumbbell, if you have one, and work to reach back up. So if I show you from the side, working to reach back up. The third thing we're going to do in this circuit, once we get started, is what we call a dead bug. Dead bug is me on my back. Hands are up towards the sky. Low back is against the ground. I'm long through my head. Opposite leg, hand are going to reach out. Back up, and I'm going to alternate my way through. So here's our circuit. We're going to try to get 3 rounds into this circuit. We're going to go 5 reps with the hand up of the push-ups, each side. Single leg RDL, we're going to do 8 at each. And the dead bug, we're going to go 5 at each. We're going to go 3 rounds. Your challenge is this. Can you keep pace with me? And again, find the alternative that makes sense or makes is best for you, I should say, as we work through. So let's start with our push-ups. Here we go. So we're going to go 5 reps each side. I want to go push-up position. We're going to lower ourselves in, push up, hand goes to the sky. That's 1. We got 10 total. Up, 2, 3, 4. Let eyes follow the hand. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to stand ourselves up. We're going to go into that single leg RDL. Again, you can grab that weight if you have it. We're going to reach towards the ground. Good long posture. Back up. 1. Reach. 2. We're going 8 here. Reach. 3. Reach. 4. Reach. 5. Reach. Kicking that leg back. 6. Long posture. 7. 8. We're going to switch to that other side. Reach. Up. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going on our back for a dead bug. Hands, legs are up. Keep pace with me. Hands to the sky, opposite leg. Hand exhale as you reach. 1, 2. We got 10 total, 5 at each. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Good. Standing up, we're going to go back to our push-ups. If the push-up is tough, you can even keep this position and then just reach and alternate. If you can keep coming down, keep it going with me. Here we go. We're up, push-up position. Lower in, hands to the sky. 1. Lower. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. Single leg RDL. Again, if you have a dumbbell, you can grab it. Let that fall right down the inside of that leg. Up. 1. Up. 2. Up. 3. Up. 4. Reach that leg. Good long posture. 5. 6. 2 more. 7. 8. We're going to switch. Roll that other way. So right leg's down, or excuse me, left leg's down, kicking the right leg. Reach. Up. Reach. Now it's coming to that good tall posture at the top every time. Reach. 3. 4. 5, you want to progress, you can reach overhead. 6, as you kick the leg back. 7. 8, we're going to go dead bug on our back here. Strong exhale, 10 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that low back on that ground. Long through that head. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10. We're going to go on last. Even if you got to elevate the push-ups, lower in, you can do that as well. Here we go, last round here. Lower in. 1. Reach. 2. In, up. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. Eyes follow the hand. We go into our single leg RDL. Drive that leg back behind you, reaching the hand towards the sky. You can progress, hands working their way overhead. Reach up tall position. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, we're going to work to that other side. Left leg's down, legs solid in that ground, reaching that right leg. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big reach of the hands. Leg kicks back behind you. 7. 1 more. 8. Perfect. We're dropping into our dead bug. Hands reach up towards the sky. Legs are up, bent at that 90 degrees. Think strong exhale as the opposite hand and opposite leg reach out behind. Back up. 2. We're going 10 total here. 3, 4, 5. Continue to exhale as you reach. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So next we're working into our metabolic circuit. We're going to have 3 different exercises that we're going to be using. We're going to be using our goblet squat or a squat type pattern for 20 reps. We're then going to be using a lunge pattern from there for 10 reps each leg, 20 total. And then finally, after that, we're going to be working into a squat jump, hands on the hips, jumping up and working through that. So we got 20 reps of the squats, 10 each on the lunges, and then 10 total jump squats with that. Now there's a couple different options you can use as you go through this. You can progress it and regress it as needed, or just find alternatives really is what we're talking about. You can use a dumbbell at your chest working into a goblet squat if you have that. You can hold it right at that chest, working to drop in, exploding your way up. You could also use, if you have a medicine ball, you could do a squat with a reach, reaching all the way out in front of you as well. And finally, for that lunges, we're going to be using the medicine ball or hands to reach to the knees and back overhead. Our goal is to get up to that standing position. Again, you can use the dumbbell, you can use the medicine ball, you can use whatever you have to work through. Now, if there's any issues, you can work into a backwards lunge as an alternative. Or you can work into our RDL hip taps with its hands on the shoulders, driving the hips back. Again, alternatives based on your needs and where you're at. Finally, squat jumps, we're going hands on the hips. We're jumping height, getting ourselves up as high as we can, then quick off of the ground as we work through. But there's a couple different alternatives for that as well. If you have a box, you can grab that. And all you can do is you can squat down and then explode up. So once your butt hits, explode up. That would be 1. Explode up, that would be 2. That's one option you can use. If there's issues at all through there, you can go into what we call our snap down. That's hands high and then really working to explode, controlling the deceleration coming down. So you see me drop in an athletic position, hands go high again, and then working to snap our way down into that position. So you have alternatives for all these exercises. Let's remember we got 20 squats, 10 lunges each side into 10 squat jumps. We are going to be working through 15 seconds of rest between each of those exercises, and then a rest between before we start that second set. We got 3 total sets that we're going to hit. Here we go. We're going to start. Let's begin. Dropping in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good. Rest. We got 15 seconds of rest here. Catching our breath, we're going into that lunge, reaching to the knee up to a standing tall position. If you need to, you can go right into a backwards lunge or those hip taps. Here we go. Lunging forward. 1, 2, 3, get yourself tall. 4, back up. 5, get there, up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good. Rest. We've got 15 seconds of rest here, catching your breath. Remember, going into those squat jumps, but you got a couple alternatives. You can work into that snap down if you need to. You can work into that explosive squat out of the box, whichever you're most comfortable with. Hands on hip. Here we go. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get up. 8, 9, 10. Good. Got ourselves a chance to rest here. We got 3 sets total of this. A 30-second rest between. Catching our breath. Breathing in through that nose, out through the mouth. Remember, find the alternative that you feel comfortable with. Find the progression you feel good about. This time, though, we are going to change up our foot position a little bit. So the first 10 squats are going to be feet in. Second 10 squats, the feet are going to be out. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together. Here we go. Squatting in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This time we're going to lunge to the side
as I change my microphone here quick. We're going to lunge to the side, a lateral lunge with this same thing, reaching the ball to the knee as we go side to side and do a lateral lunge. Here we go. 1. I'm sorry, restarting here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Working into that squat jumps, finding the alternative that works well for you. We're keeping it the same thing we did. Hands on the hips. If you want to, though, if none of the alternatives that worked, you can almost do like a jump rope type action, a little bounce off of the feet. We're going to start here. A little bit of time. Hands are going on the hips. So I try to make sure this microphone's doing what it needs to do. Hands on hip. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got one more round of this, a little bit of rest here. We're going to go back to our first set of squats. So feet just shoulder width. We're going 20 straight, 20 total. This is our last round of this. Stay with me. We're almost there. Here we go, inching closer. Third set, a little bit of more time. And let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. One of our lunges, same thing. We're going back to that forward lunge, reaching to the knee, back up or heavy. Again, get tall. That's your big key. Get back to that starting position. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach back up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Rest. Last round here. We got our jumps. Come on, we're almost there. Almost there. Remember, if you need you can go into like a jumping rope type actions, our snap downs, our speed squats coming off. We're almost finishing up here. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Height. 10. Good. Rest. Catch your breath. Let yourself slow down. We're going to go in a little bit of a small cool down here. You can walk yourself around. Let your breath and heart rate drop just a touch. We are going to work into a little bit of breathing here. You can lie on your back and just go through some easy breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let the heart rate begin to drop. That's our goal, getting the heart rate to drop. Continuing to breathe into that nose, out through the mouth on a pace that works well for you. Letting the heart rate continue to lower. Now, a couple things that you can think about doing from here. If you have a wall at home, this is an awesome time to get your feet up on the wall, kind of like we've done in class before, but just getting those feet up, hips as close as you can, just working through feet up on the wall, and again, letting that heart rate begin to drop. If you don't have that, that's fine as well, but I'd also suggest you maybe look into getting into a foam roller or something else along those lines. Light movement, again, just part of a little bit of a small cool down type action that you can work through. Third thing is, and I think even ideal would be to get out and go for a walk. Get outside, enjoy the sunlight, let the heart rate drop, and continue to walk and move and add on to your movement skill here. There's a couple different alternatives for you based on what you have available to you. But give all these a try. I hope you enjoyed class, and we look forward to seeing you back here again soon. We're going to have plenty of these coming out throughout the week, and we look forward to seeing you guys there. Take care.